First off, retired players. I don't care about coaches. Unless there are coaches, of course. We have 2 scouts retiring. I do have to go check the scouting department real quick. Oh, Korpisalo has gone from Boston. Kreider, Justin Falk, Victor Hedman has retired. The Toronto legend. Toronto? What? It says Toronto Maple Leafs, but he's been playing in Edmonton, UK. He didn't even play last year at all, did he? Okay. Taylor Hall retires. Who else? Ryan Strome, not a big deal. There has to be more. We have a trade. James Malatesta been traded to Seattle for a 2nd rounder. Okay, here we go. Retirements. Vrana, Rust, Zach Hyman, Mikael Granlund, Jaden Schwartz, and Adam Lowry, Raquel, Namestnikov, Zuccarello, Stamkos, Jared Spurgeon, Braden Shen, Brad Marchand, Ansei Kopitar ends his career in back-to-back championships with the Canucks. Carson and Crosby both retire from the Penguins. JV Benn is gone. And that's it. Okay, so first off, see our scouting. Are we still good everywhere? Do we need new scouts? No, we are good. Second of all, Hockey Club. Edit. Miss Mammoth. Change anything else anywhere? Well, I obviously have to get the logo for them. That's about it. Yeah, save the game. Set our annual budget. Which I believe can be just everything maxed out. With low budget. Once again. That's the annuals done. Keep the scouting on. That can stay. Now that we're here, Kevin Rue, we are gonna go and play in the East Coast. Speaking of the East Coast, you should have... You have the 2 goalies there. I believe you go to the AHL. And for now, you go up in the NHL. Let's see, Allen's back, Henry goes down. Liski, oh, you're already good. Not bad. Go AHL. Amico. Same thing, AHL. Who else did we sign? Ryder Kelly's here. Still trying to play with 105. He's actually a decent grinder already. Why does he try to play with 105 all the time? Can I actually edit that out? Like, that's somehow his preferred number. Preferred number 99. Your preferred number is now 45. Thank you. Who else do we have up here? Moore will play. We have Stenbury now. Just look at that guy shooting. Can't get open, but when he gets the puck, he's definitely ripping it. Awesome playmaker already. Jesus. No idea where I'm gonna put all these players. Give him a year in the AHL for now. Let him tear that league up. And Murnieks. AHL as well. We definitely have assets to move. Should we make any moves here? We probably have to as well. You played college hockey, but not good enough for the NHL yet. Casta, thinking he can use 88 in Chicago. No. Nope, nope, nope. That should be it, right? Nazer stays on the LTIR for another couple of months. So now, okay, you're gonna play a setup man. Power forward playing, yes, yes. So that's gonna be our. It's gonna be our lines. Pretty much the same as last year, but we need to get stronger somehow. The question is how. I have a bunch of people in the AHL already, ready to come up. Could get up a little bit younger with Lundström out. Maybe. Could replace him with Frondell, but would that do anything really? Maybe get a better defensive D in Peak's place. Bedard. And Peak. Give a Rinsel second alternate. Even if Peak might get a little bit mad about it. Yeah. Well, let's have a look at the free agency. What? We have 49 contracts, do we? Well, would you look at that. We gotta unload something, someone. And probably. Who do we need? You might be okay. You. Gonna use you. So Henry. We need the D. Freedom. Rachero. See if anyone wants him. Just get a pick. Nope. Well, not that we're signing anyone really. We're still gonna look at the free agents. Farabee, the biggest name. Skinner's there again. Getting worse though. Haven't played a game in 2 years now. Not even if I set him in the Swiss League last year. Yeah, Joel Farabee, definitely a big name. Oh, that is a pretty awesome player right there. We'll have serious difficulty performing in big game situations, so not a playoff player though. Okay. And then it's just like mid-tier guys. It's only UFAs here, so. No one. Did we want an extra goalie? Yeah, we could use one goalie. We could get rid of a center or two. Let's try and manually get rid of Spalacy and Ladwinski. I just assume no one wants Ladwinski anyway. I'll take a 7th rounder. Oh, we got a 3rd rounder for Litwinski. Okay. Anyone with a 2nd round? No. So, who's a trash team in the East? 82 points. 73. 64. 58. Okay, but I don't think anyone's worse than Rangers. So we get rid of Ladwinski. And maybe the Islanders would like Spalacy. If they have a weakness in the center. Oh, that just wings. Okay. The Flyers need a centerman. So what's... Oh, they don't even have any mid-round picks. Okay. I'll take 2nd. No. 3rd. I'll take a 3rd. Nothing to scout in the middle of the summer. Okay, we're moving big players now. Chandler Stevenson, the latest addition to Toronto Maple Leafs. They give up Aaron Ekblad for him, along with Nathan Mays. It's not a factor. Lucas Edmonds has been moved to Seattle for Lukas. What? Kachlish? Something like that. Dominik Kubalik traded to Edmonton for Valtteri Puustinen, who is now in the Capitals system. Another big trade from Toronto. They give up Mark Scheifele, who's now in the Capitals. Does that mean the Caps are finally getting rid of Dubois? So Jackson Smith going back, that's a big deal. Humongous big trade. Let's see. What else? Colorado, LA trade players Nichushkin has now gone to LA for Aiden Thompson, who we just got rid of last year. Did they get anything done? No, just minor league hockey. I mean, he wasn't a bad player, you know. Just didn't fit our system. And Gayan wants to play with the same number as our lone goalie, Comesso. So that is done. We still need like a extra forward. I'm just thinking I don't want to play Björk as an extra. What I might do though. Slupen was like 25. He's already 26. He could work as an extra if we play Björk instead of him. As a playmaker on that line. Oh, he's actually a perfect extra forward here. Can play anywhere and do anything. That's nice. What about the other guy though? Need another extra. Nothing happening. Couple of contracts. Dissolved, and Matt Savoy has been moved to Boston for Chinakov. Very good. Red Wings. Where do you go? Oh, Neil Pionk is now a Red Wing. They give up Wallinder in exchange, so they get kind of the same player. It's the good couple of years younger. Seth Jones now in the Canucks. Dallas picks up Drew Doughty in exchange. Werenski. Oh, Werenski's a free agent. Okay. And we move Spalacy for a 3rd round pick. Let me get this draft lottery out of the way. Chicago, we can get up to 6, but we don't. Okay. Utah has 2 picks, Flyers have 2 picks. Does anyone jump from the bottom? No. Okay, so now pick number 1 is in play, in fact. So Columbus stays, Pittsburgh stays. New Jersey actually jumps. Calgary drops to 7. Vegas drops to 6. Philadelphia to 5. Islanders to 4. Gee, this is like the 3rd draft in a row that Islanders and Rangers are both in top 4. They just cannot get their shit together. Penguins from number 2 to number 3. And the first overall goes to the Devils. Rangers gonna pick at number 2 again. Oh, we have a bunch of trades here. Where do we pick? Oh, we have only our own picks. Okay. Not gonna be all that great this draft. So, any trades we should care about? Oh, Scott Mayfield's mummified corpse is being moved around. Ron Pimi. That's a name. Traded for Gunnar. It's not a bad trade. Pimia has to be a generated player. Doesn't look all that bad for a 20-year-old. Oh. Not bad, not bad. That's right, for Mishak. New Jersey gets rid of Markström. He is now in the Avalanche. For Ondrej Becker. Not that great. Then again, Markström is 38. Paul Cotter has gone to Seattle. Victor Eklund. Why would you trade Eklund for Cotter? Maybe defensive stats? I don't know. Lasnichkas. Right, for Connor Garland, who's now in Seattle. Garland has been moved around a lot. He's bound to get worse here. Carolina and Tampa. Oh, Kochetkov has been moved to Tampa. Did I say Vasilevsky? No. He did not retire, and he's not close to retiring, and they are spending over 16 million on 2 goalies. They did get rid of Matt Duchene, though. That's not... doesn't seem too reasonable of a move. So, Beauvillier's been traded from... Wait, what? Yeah. Beauvillier traded from Washington from... No, what? No, I'm all lost here. Beauvillier traded from Washington to Minnesota. They get Mike Hardman. Did they not... Oh, he was on the block. He wasn't traded. Okay. Connor Geeky traded once again with Karpovich. This time he's now in LA Kings. Goncalves and Halonen have been moved in exchange. Fellhaber has gone to Fellhaber? Fellhaber. Sounds... Oh. Well, he's gone to Colorado. Bertrand Miner. Kaapo Kakko has been moved again now to Buffalo. For... Oh, it's a Russian name. Steven Sardaryan. Sardaryan? Something. That's a real player. I haven't heard of him before. Which kind of makes sense, being a Buffalo player. And Brett Pesci is now in Vegas. Traded for Jonathan Marchessault. Guess Ottawa really needed a sniper. So, to close this night out, we have the NHL Draft of 2028. And we pick at number 16. We have so many mid-round picks here. We'll see. We might trade a lot of them away. So 16, how many is here? 5, 8 and 11 at Newman. Okay, so we might get one of these guys. Birch. What do we actually need? We needed a goalie. There's only one of them this year. No, there's more. Okay. I'm not gonna waste my first round pick on a goalie, though. Yeah, we need anything left side. Well, left wing or defense. Centers and right wings, not so much. Anywho, first pick. New Jersey are up and probably taking Cahoon. We'll see. So yes, first pick of the draft. Jan Cahoon goes to New Jersey. He was on top of all charts all year long. Already a decent skater, good passer. Not exactly NHL ready though. So it's a kind of a slow year, even more so than last year. The Rangers get Blake Coughlin, right side D, great puck handler. Not a great skater. Kind of well-rounded defensively. Gonna need time to break into the league. And we have the Penguins at number 3. Going off the board a little bit. Maddox Schultz getting a center. Great passer. Great at face-offs. Looks to be a decent counter-attacking forward. Yeah. They actually make a good pick right there. And number 4, New York Islanders take Leon Roos. Insane stamina. Missing a little bit of speed, but otherwise a good skater. That's a hell of a center, actually. If he gets his face-offs up. We'll see. But he goes to the Islanders. At number 5, Philadelphia. What the hell is this? It's all Metro teams in top 5. Okay. Well, Philly takes Chatham Pominville as center, who is awfully well-rounded. Definitely going to be an NHL player, this guy. No doubt. We have one 4-star player still on the board. Vegas picks at number 6. They go with Anton Westerberg. That's a pick. I don't see why they went for him, but okay. Also like to point out that Karjalahti is there as well. He's fallen from 4 stars to 3.5 here, but still. Calgary goes with Paul Fitzpatrick, a centerman. Wow. Wow. He is trash right now. Definitely way behind in development as far as the rest of the first rounders so far have been. So the Penguins pick again. Will they get a winger for Schultz? Or what are they going to do? Another center maybe? Karjalahti. They take Karjalahti. So Penguins get a center in Maddox Schultz. And give him a friend in Franz Karjalahti, who is already an NHL player, basically. So they are crushing this draft. For sure. Columbus at number 9. Goes with Spelkvist. A great puck handler. And quite decent little player. I'm gonna say like in 2 years. He will be an NHL caliber center for the Jackets. We have Philadelphia goes again at number 10. They picked a center the last time. They go with a 17-year-old left defender, Mark Jackman, who can hit, and that's basically it. That's definitely a project, at least like 4 or 5 years out. We might get there. You never know. Anaheim at number 11 goes with Milan Kucevic. who is a left wing. Kind of a grinder type, I feel. Looking at these stats. Maybe a power forward in a couple of years. Utah on the board with number 12. They pick Andrew Phillips, a right wing, who is well-rounded, but well away from the NHL. He can play right wing and right defense though, so you might get a decent player out of him still, in whatever role. And then we have St. Louis Blues at number 13, going with Tomáš Kalina, a center, kind of on his way to being a big boy. Oh, that's a damn good physical rating already for an 18-year-old. And defensively, good face-offs already. Great puck handling. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna be a good one. Ooh, might have taken a few hits to the head. Yeah, I think Kalina is a pretty good choice there by the Blues. So, number 14, we have San Jose. They take left wing, Alexander Davidsson. Definitely great mental ratings, could use a lot of work, well, not too much, a little bit of work in physicals. Great positioning, and somewhat good hands, so he's a little bit on the small side, but seems like a good two-way forward. With a quick glance. Number 15, Utah goes again. They are going with Jimmy Einarsson. Oh, shit, that's a good center. Like bottom six defensive center. Oh, this guy's good as well. The bigger the game, the better Einarsson performs. And he's sturdy all around almost. Well, the arms and legs, and he's already... I mean, I could play this guy on a fourth line center, straight out of the gate. Of course, they had to take him. We have our pick at number 16. We can either take a center that we're overflowing with, and he's not even that good right now, Benjamin Newman. Or we have two goalies, Orachovsky and Kasantsev. I would not... How are the goalies? I don't want to waste a pick on a goalie on a first round. So it's those two. Like a miniature version of a goalie in Alexander Valov. He might get taller. Not too much though, he's already 17, but he might make it to like 180. I guess, let's see. What else do we have available? So I need to move that left side. Birch is a right wing. This guy was one I was looking. Carter. How do you even say that? Bylicia. I mean, who wouldn't love stick checking 19? Those physicals will get better. Just when you have positioning, checking, and defensive rate all that low. He can play both sides though. And he already has the puck handling, passing, and offensive read. That he needs to move the puck. Yep, he is definitely an option. What else do we have? The 3-star range on the left side. Gasdak. And let's see, scouting. Controversial follow, so no. Olli Heinonen. Oh wow. Project, if I ever saw one, can play both sides. Little prone to controversy. The thing is with Heinonen... So consensus scouting says he's a 4.5-star guy. But then again, I do believe my own scouts more. He does have a defensive read. Needs a lot of work with his skating. He's like a shutdown guy. I don't mind him. And he's a big guy already, so that's a good sign. Let's see, what do we... Tie mode. Another good stick checker. He's kind of well-rounded, actually. Not terrible. I think I like Heinonen more. Center. Ari Isokääntä. Another shutdown guy from Finland, is it? Consensus thinks he's 1.5-star though, so he might be available on the second round as well. Oh, he's kinda injury prone. Apart from that, not bad. And then there's Bylesia. Left wing, Valtteri Mäkelä. Wants to be a screener, but does not have the strength to do it. Cannot play defense. A bunch of controversy, no. Roman Andreev. Good puck handler, as you might expect from Russians. Kind of good skater as well. Cannot play defense though. So from these guys, I would probably take Heinonen. I'm gonna check these goalies real quick. So Orechovsky's nothing, or no red flags on him. Or on Kazantsev either. Mental toughness only 11 though. 12 on him. So yeah, Orechovsky is an option. You might want to look at Isokääntä or Orechovsky on the second round. This pick will be Olli Heinonen. Last quick check. Bravery could use some work with shot blocking, which sucks as well. I mean, I guess you don't need to block shots if you're not playing crease. Yeah, he's a bit of a project. But he is who we're gonna go with. So, number 16. We are gonna pick Olli Heinonen from TPS. Welcome to the Blackhawks. And then the rest of the first round, we have the Rangers picking Benjamin Newman. A center. Not a bad choice at all. Could use a few years to get where he's gonna be. Still. Carolina takes Mikko Väisänen. Right wing. Oh, that's a pretty decent passer. Good positioning. So not a bad playmaker for the Hurricanes there. And Panthers pick at number 19. They are going to go with De Rocher. A D-man, can play both sides. Well, not the greatest right now. They do seem to believe he has potential to be quite a good. My scouts did not see it that way. Number 20, Detroit. Brock Birch finally goes somewhere. And he's a good player. I cannot claim otherwise. Already a good puck handler. Obviously not NHL ready. Not too far away either. Like a year or two, depending on how the Detroit roster is. Buffalo at number 21. Big Philippe Demey from Quebec. Oh, that's an interesting mental rating category there. Across the board. Can't really make out what this guy's supposed to be in the end. Apart from being a center. Not giving too much hope for that guy. Winnipeg. Number 22, go with Braden Willis, yeah. From Alaska. Okay. So they draft a college player. Great offensive read on the guy. And holy wheels, Batman. Yeah, he's going to be a counter-attacking forward for sure. Yeah, he's a good pick. I think the Jets did well there. Colorado at number 23. With Holden Sexsmith. Oh. Bit of a playmaking D, you say? Cannot skate at all. Well, I guess he can skate, but doesn't have any speed. Just get that speed up to like 14, 15 and you're gonna be pretty awesome. Not the greatest defensively with those defensive read and checking stats. Not bad. At least they can get the puck out of the zone. And number 24, Seattle. That's with Erik Ågren. What is that? Is that Allsvenskan? Oh, that's even lower than that. Yeah, great stick checker again. Where do these guys pop up right now? It's like the third guy with insane stick checking all of a sudden. Again, not the greatest skater, not too much hands. But he's only 17, might be decent. 25, Edmonton. No, Edmonton goes with the goalie. Orachovsky is now an Oiler. Probably gonna be a good goalie. Gonna be good for them. Carolina, number 26, Ty Mode. We checked him out. He was an option. Red stick checker. Once again. He's probably gonna be a decent player in the end. Ottawa at 27 goes with Martin Hornicek. Decent all around. Gonna take a while to get him up to speed. And speaking of speed, only 10. He's the slowest guy we've seen so far. LA at number 28. I'll get Riker Kessler. Not much of a defensive one. Is he actually center with 10 face-offs? He is. Okay. Better make him into a wing. He's not taking any face-off otherwise. Columbus pick again. They go for Bilesia, who we were checking out. The OG Mr. Stick Check. Some puck handling. Yeah, that's going to be a good pick eventually for the Jackets. Minnesota at number 30. Go with Liam Brooks, a left side D. Again, another guy who needs their physicals really to improve to be something. He's well rounded though, so definitely a chance to be an NHLer. Tampa at 31. Go for William Sproul, left D again with good stick checking and a lot of speed. So that might be okay-ish pick. And Vancouver at 32 get Andreev, who we were scoping out as well. So that's round 1. We are gonna go ahead and see. We are gonna go with either Isokanta or Gachantsev. Depending if they're still on the board, we'll see. We pick at what? 40 something. Pick until human. They are both still there. Kasantsev and Isokanta. I think Isokanta might slide to third round. Just because consensus is 1.5 star. So we're gonna take the goalie. Because we need one. Even if he's not that great right now. Maybe in, I don't know, 5 years. And even if he's a Russian. At least we can buy the KHL contracts out. So Yakov Kachantsev. Welcome to the Hawks. And what do we have? We have 5 third round picks. Here's Capitals. Capitals, do you want like 2 third rounders for the next pick? Me? Just want. We have the assets to get a pick here. We'll make sure we get Isokanta. What do we have? We can give your pick back. The Rangers kind of sucked. Want to do this? Yes. So 2 thirds this year for number 49. Which means we can just get Isokanta now and then start looking at other stuff. Other players. What was your name? Harri Isokanta. Welcome to the Hawks. We still have 3 third round picks. Let's see what magnificent players we still have to go with. There was something I didn't like about Gastag, was there? Controversial foul, yeah. So he's not an option. What do we want? Couple of guys kinda a step ahead of the others, and he's a left wing too. Paavo Fugleberg. Ooh. Wait, what? Has to be something wrong with you. Controversy will follow. Okay. Don't need right wingers or centers. Let's filter them out all together. See what we have left. So don't want him, don't want you. Ethan Parsons. Big boy. Can play both sides already. 17 years of age. Has the speed. I mean, he will be there later on as well, right? Controversy will follow. Of course it will. Can we get like some good old Canadian boys here? Can I filter by nationality? Yeah. Canada. Only 2-star guys available. What about US of A? Do we have a slidey thing now? What is it? The United States? Yeah. Well, they have absolutely no one. Dex Deep. Uh-huh. That's a name. Why do you show up? Oh yeah, I need all kind of defense. Good stamina. He's not terrible. Anyone. Give me a little bit of sign of life here. To pick you. Someone who can play wing and defense. What do you actually want to play? He is a wing. Not exactly terrible. Like for an 18-year-old, he has decent stats all across the board. A little bit prone to controversy because, of course, he is. Russian Baranov. Looking to be a big guy. Can you play D? You can hit. You kind of have the speed to actually get there in time. What about you? Are you kicking puppies and all that? Yes. Okay. Next. Rodek has a big shot. That's about it. Yeah. Young Kular can play both sides. Needs a lot of work. I guess he's an option. Was Kaupinen like terrible? No. Vesa-Matti Kaupinen, what are you supposed to be? Two-way guy, are you? Color me interested. Well, he's probably gonna slide as well. Do we care or do we just draft? Oh, who? Someone took the goalie, did they? Orachovsky went there, and Kachantsev was... Oh, duh. We drafted him. Jesus. Okay. Any big guys? Sokol has to become a shutdown guy. How are you that big and cannot hit at all? And his legs and head are already busted. Lindberg? Power forward, maybe? Anything? There's just nothing on the board. Young Kular was one guy we were okay with. So we pick him. Alex Jankular to the Hawks. Next. There Ishkov, Leung, and Lundqvist. Nobody we checked out went there, so... Who's the other guy? Vesa-Matti Kauppinen was one. Picking him. Welcome to the Hawks. Deep Gastak, Collar, Parsons, Slamham. All the problem child are gone. What do we want? Well, Nikki was one we checked out. Matias Mihalek. Lefty. Good shot blocker. Okay, I'm not mad about this. A little prone to controversy. Guess we just have to suck it up this time. Unless... Oh, there's the goalie. Valov. Might be injury prone, but then again, not too many goalie injuries in the game. Actually gonna take the goalie. So Alexander Valov to the Hawks. And Mihalek will be the next pick if he's still there. He is. So Matias Mihalek. It's our 4th round pick. Well, one of them. We have another one. So who are we taking next? There's a couple of guys still. Martin Bena, a 17-year-old. Oh, wow. I mean, seems like a decent guy, but 17. To be fair, he has like 5-6 years to get better easily. Why not? Let's take a shot. Martin Bena. Beef up that left side defense prospect pool. Off to round 5. And we're down to 2 star players. We'll demand. Abraham Hall seems to think much about himself with that demand. Slightly injury prone. But he's pretty well rounded guy. What did he say? Left wing center. Mostly left wing though. What else do we have? Don't have all that much here. Then it falls even further with the potential. Couple of goalies. Ivan Lappalainen. Nope. Ales Plahi. New. Yeah, let's take Abraham. And pick until human. Round 6. Really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Who are you? Overager, Lukapura. Loads of stamina, and that's about it. Controversial fellow, so no thanks. Jan Sekanina, a 17-year-old goalie. Controversial fellow. Shit. You. Samuel Musi. Thrives in the spotlight, and that's enough for me. No controversy or anything. We get a 17-year-old Samuel Musi from Saipa. And the last pick for us in round 7. We could use a right side D or a goalie. Just balance things out a little bit. There's Vladislav Filippi. Not much of a... Maxim Yenik from Russia. With puck handler, and that's about it. Can I just go through scouting reports some way? Yes. Oh, well, yes. I was about to say I'm gonna find someone who's good under pressure, and that's about it. So, Stanislav Golovanov, right side D from Russia. Hell of a project to take on, but we'll see. 7th round pick, so not much will be lost if that doesn't pan out. Golovanov, last player to go to Chicago in this draft. And that is it for 2028 NHL entry draft. We will see who pays stupid money for free agents this time around. What do we have? Oh yeah, Joel Farabee. Someone's gonna pay him like 10 million at least. He's only asking for 8.5. Still. Well, the RFA's in. Can we get the RFA's in? Anyway, UFAs. I did see... did I see someone? Well, this guy, Max Finley. He's an unrestricted free agent. Well, the Flyers drafted him in the 2nd round, signed him to a 3-year deal, and never followed up. Why? Where's Finley? Can I? Yeah. Game has a dirty side to it, which I don't mind. Doesn't seem like a terrible guy. Can play center, but I would not play him there with a 11 face-offs. Yeah, we can offer him a deal, I guess. Doesn't seem to be getting any better. Quite possibly, but... And if he doesn't sign with us, that's okay as well. I want him on a 2-way deal. He might ask for... 1-way. Oh no, he's another... Why is it another entry deal? Or entry level? I'll just max it out and give him all the bonuses he wants. If he signs, he signs, and if he goes elsewhere, so be it. Thomas Harley is a free agent. Did we actually need someone? Somewhere? We have 22 players. Telemastro's the 7th D. Lupin can play everywhere, so we just need some kind of an extra. Two-and-a-half-star guy, some veteran. Can preferably play all around. Vogely. You don't need to play center, so yeah, why not? He doesn't want stupid money like the last time. I believe he was asking for a crazy amount. Fugel, where did he go? 3 mil for 2 years. Tell you what, I'll give you 3.5 for 1. How's about it? Okay, and now what we'll do is first few days of free agency, see where the big names go and who will pay crazy money for absolutely awful players this time around. Boom. And Warren Fogley signed straight away. So welcome to the Hawks. Edmonton has signed Joel Farabee at least. A lot of players signed. Okay. We signed Fogley. No. Huru went to Vegas for 2.4 mil. Edmonton, they got Farabee for what he was asking for. 8.5 million for 4 years. Didn't even need to negotiate. Maybe he wanted to go play with McDavid. Oh, now I remember. It was the frozen numbers I was supposed to check on July 1st. Maybe next time. Where was Farabee? Farabee was there, so... small deals. Kravtsov, only 1.1 mil for a year. In Carolina. So who's left? There's Beecher, Skinner, again. Oh, it actually shows leading offer. Nice. Skinner is not asking for 10 million now, after not playing for 2 years. Who would have guessed? Dougie Hamilton thinks a lot of himself. So he is gonna completely drop off a cliff in a year or two there. Let's sim another day. Dallas, again trying to move his share. Ooh, Tony D is about to sign. He played 1 year for Toronto. 44 points, not bad, but that minus 42? Holy shit, dude. How can you be that bad defensively? We have John Marino signing with Boston for 6.38 mil. And they send him down to AHL. Okay. That's interesting. Vagamu signs with Carolina for about 4 million a year. Well, he's down in the AHL too. I mean, I guess they fixed their rosters before the season starts. Go a little bit more. Someone just sign Skinner, please. If no one signs him in the first, week or two, I'm gonna send him to Switzerland straight away again. Finley has signed with us, which is good news. You are not playing up in the NHL, you're going down to the A. Which kind of reminds me, hold on. So we can re-sign Bedard. And we have to re-sign a lot of guys. Shitload of guys, actually. Probably gotta get rid of some of people here, like the... I mean, Sam Savoy, Ryan Green are look to be good players, but cannot fit our team, and they are 24, so they gotta make room for the younger generation. And by generation, I mean like 5 years younger. No one we need to sign, I believe. What we have to sign people by 29, right? Only one guy, so Heinzen's the only guy we have to sign this summer. Should we choose to do so? I want to sign McKinnon. He's... Oh, he wants to stay in college? Well, that's okay. Fine by me. So I'll offer Heinzen a contract then, just to get that out of the way. Don't have to panic about it at the end of the year. Or the next summer. Okay, anyone signing? Heinzen in. Free agency. We have any big deals. Mike Koster, 3.5 mil for 3 years in New Jersey. There was some other guy, Ty Cartier, signs with Toronto. Come on, Heinzen. Just sign that paper and I can send you down to East Coast, I think. Are you good enough? Yeah, you are good enough for the AHL as well. Oh, you are 19, okay. Well, you can play in OHL. At least we have you signed now. Free agents. No signings. Damon Severson. 2.6 by 2 in Toronto as well. And Nick Anderson goes to Dallas. Well, that's not a bad player. Would be a better player if he was a wing instead of a defender, but okay. So Skinner attracting absolutely zero interest again, you see? It's asking for 2.8. I am kinda tempted to sign Skinner to a 1-year deal. Just to see if he works out. We could send Rachero down to East Coast. Have Gayan play yet another year of AHL hockey. Also might be that Gayan will never be an NHL goalie actually, even with all that potential. And he's got that doesn't handle pressure well thing. Let's see, if Skinner wants to play for... what's the roster stitch here? Contracts, we have one contract. I do want to get rid of a couple before the season starts, just to give us some wiggle room. Let's see. What does Stuart Skinner actually want here? He does want 2.8, so if we give him like 3.5 for a 1-year contract. He wants more years. 4 mil for 1 year. Well, he's down to 2 years now. I can deal with 2 years. That would mean Gayan is out, though. Yeah, 2 years of Stuart Skinner at 2.7-ish. Two years at 2.5. How about it? No, 2.7 for 2. Let's see if Stuart wants to come back to the NHL after 2 years off. So we did need a little bit of work in our goaltending department. For sure. We do want to make some room already, though. Okay, so Green and Savoy. Green still has potential, Savoy does not. Does anyone want a slightly used Sam Savoy? Nope. Who else can we get rid of? He's young, he's still young. Just got you. Oh, good. Well, I mean, the Green is the other guy we want. Probably trying to move Savoy and Green here, both. Like I said, good players, but... Third rounder, second rounder from the Kings. Any better offers? Vancouver. That's gonna be a low pick. Well, I guess we're gonna go with Kings. Round 2 pick in 2030. And trade Ryan Green to the Kings. I mean, all the best. Just didn't fit our plan here. At all. You're so packed with centers. Oh, we have signings. Again, Michael Kesselring to Philadelphia. For 2.9. Let us trade. Where is Nikolai now? Oh, he stayed in Winnipeg. Okay. I think they were trying to trade him. Didn't quite get there. McHollowell's been waived. Any signings? It's taking you so long, Skinner. No one wants you. Come on. Okay, so we do get Stuart Skinner. Which may or may not be a good thing. 2.7 mil a year for 2 years. Which kind of puts Gayan on the block for us. Send him down. Put him on the block. It's pretty much exactly the same as Edmundstone and Rachero, but just the oldest of the three.